David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got a man. It's Tate. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The give to the back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Moore to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
Second down, he'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Slants it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To throw, it's Saying. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Moore will throw. He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little far. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Moore to the air. Fires to the right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Casper. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Bringing the heat. He's turning it loose into the middle. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. Card in the backfield. It's Peoples.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Moore will throw. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Moore to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. There.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect a... turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. The proximity, both powerhouses, but squabbles get in the way from time to time, guys.
They sure do, and I think Notre Dame being an independent always makes things tricky and difficult, but at the same time, they're always playing USC every year, David. I'd love to see them schedule Michigan each and every season.
And just make it happen. We've lost so many rivalries in sports because of money, because of conference realignment. We don't need to lose another one.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
The Wolverines.
Bro, who you calling a nigga, bro? Shut the fuck up. You're not even black. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Yo, mama's a bitch. Shut the fuck up, pussy.
Back to pass. Dances away. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete.
Shut your ass up. Eat a dick, faggot.
Defense. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long.
Yeah, you wouldn't do shit to this soft ass bitch.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I know.
Really nice 3rd down.
That's why I'll be fucking. That's why I'll be fucking your women. That's why, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. What, nigga? You know what the fuck I said, bitch? I'll be fucking your women, nigga. Pussy. Pussy, you heard what the fuck I said, bitch. Yeah, alright, yeah, bitch. I'm done talking to you, bitch ass nigga.
Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the
yeah, I'm up though, ho. I'm up though, bitch ass nigga.
Enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Shut the fuck up, you punk ass bitch.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
Yeah, alright, you talking big. Hype yourself up, fag.
This place is roaring, and it's
You keep calling me a nigga. You ain't even black, bro. Shut the fuck up. You ain't even black, nigga. Shut up, bitch. You ain't even black, nigga.
Got enough for the
But
first down.
you ain't even black, bitch. Still you're using that N-word, nigga. Shut the fuck up, honky cracker, Mexican, whatever the fuck you is. You ain't black though, bitch. Shut up.
Understand, I can't.
Yeah, I know, nigga.
Quarterback and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Shit, put yourself on the screen here, bitch. We want to see you. Cause we on YouTube right now, ho. Fucking faggot.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used the
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Chrissy. Shut up, Chrissy. Shut up, Chrissy. Undercover faggot. Undercover faggot.
Was a guy that you could really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those
what? You got that shit shut down right there. Shut up, bitch.
Over the last several years.
Yeah, all right.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Off play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rockney and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine unis.
This is just classic college football. And because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play. They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverine. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Price. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah.
Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Try to barge their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Quick toss. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it, he can do the rest, takes it to the house for 6.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the grab.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Grab near the marker. It's McCulley. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that 1st.
Catch in the middle. It's Hansen. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want...
Touchdown, Michigan!
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Price. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Underwood. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the touchdown, Irish. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to run it. They get to him as he throws. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Grabbed in the middle, it's Haynes. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Firing to the right, complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the option. He'll pitch it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So
he's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the window...
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Pulls it in. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one.
Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
Using his legs, it's Love. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And here they come, almost all the way back. Why not double the try total and go for 2? They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the second.
Now to see if they can cash it in.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Buys a little extra time. Got it in the middle, it's Clyde. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Clyde.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
from the gun, running back on the move. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there he was. Bam! Clean hit for a minimal gain.
Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Skips away from pressure. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense has it, they're on the move. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the fourth. I don't know about this decision. Tie game, fourth quarter. They're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To the air on first down. Steps away. Sails one into the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense or at least prevent a score here late in the fourth. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Underwood. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. That puts them on top here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's picked off for the fourth and 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is over.
You ass, bro.
And they'll get it
Yeah,
down
keep
after
crying, crybaby. Cry, baby. Cry, baby. You fucking crybaby. La 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 la. Boy, you would never in your life be. I will knock you out, pop you, whatever the fuck you want to do, little nigga. Little nigga, you a little nigga to me, nigga. Little ass boy. Oh, yeah, I know. I'll fuck your mama. Yeah, I'll fuck your mama. I know. And I'll fuck your auntie, nigga.
You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Yeah, you gon'. I know, be mad. Eat that L, nigga. Eat that L. Eat that L, nigga. Yeah, I know. I'm winning. It's over. It's over, bro.
A lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running
it's
lanes.
Over.
Get this running
you ain't coming
going.
back.
They're the ones
you can't come back. I guarantee you can't. You can't.
Make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Because you suck.
Man, that's a really good job.
That's why, nigga. What the fuck?
Third and medium area. Listen,
you fucking ass.
The run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped.
You fucking suck, nigga. That's why. Niggas like you is a bitch. Nope, it ain't coming. You can believe in hope all you want. You can believe in hope all you want. But you got lucky with them other ones, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
He'll bring it out. It's Price. He stopped at the 23.
Watch. I'm watching. Do you see the score, bitch? Fuck are you talking about, nigga?
This drive opens up at the
I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna make you respect a nigga like me, bitch. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, I know. You suck though, nigga. Like you suck dick. Like your boy, like you be sucking your boy dick over there.
The defense just simply
yeah, I know.
not fooled by the play.
Yeah, trash, nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
The run fake's gonna slow down those pass rushers.
Yeah, you an undercover faggot, man. Yeah, I know.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
I know. You say you do too, bitch, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You sitting there calling me a bitch and you a fag, nigga. You're an undercover faggot. You like dick. So what? That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That ain't my problem, bro. You like boys, nigga. I know. I got some pussy on my mind. That's what I got. You got losing and sucking dick on your mind. That's what you got on your mind. You keep calling me a bitch and shit. If I'm a bitch, you a fag, right? Okay. Yeah, I know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, little ma'am. I know. I got more bitches than you everything in your life, boy. Fuck more bitches than you everywhere in your life, nigga. And I can fuck your whatever skin color you is, nigga. You crazy. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, 40-60-27, nigga. Yeah, I know. Never that, nigga. 40-60-27. 40-60-27, nigga. 40-60-27, nigga. Fucking bum ass niggas. You niggas always talking shit. Turn your mic off if you ain't like that, nigga. If you ain't like that, quit talking shit, nigga. You ain't fucking like that. Boy, boy, one and done. You'll never get no motherfucking other chance to run this traffic on this channel, nigga. Never, nigga. You'll never get that chance to run this channel on this channel again, nigga. Nah, you should have said that at the beginning of the game, bitch. Talking about running back for some money. Nigga, you look at the score. I don't want to add no nigga like you. I don't want to play you, bro. You suck, nigga. Fuck I want to play you for. I don't want nothing to do with nigga like you. Nothing. I don't want to play you for nothing. Nigga, I ain't got to prove shit to you. You suck. You lost. Nigga, lose. Take that L. You ain't proving shit. What I got to prove? To take your money that I'm better than you? I know. So what else do I got to do? I don't want to play you for your money, nigga. I don't want your money. All right, I'm done talking to you. All right, be mad because I don't want to play you for money. All right. I know, exactly. Why would the fuck I want to give you a chance to play you for some money on my channel, bitch ass nigga? Are you crazy? You should have said that a long time ago, nigga. You want to run it back for some money? Man, I'm not about to give you my channel or nothing, nigga, my cash up or nothing, nigga. You fuck you, Mexican. Nigga, go back to the motherfucking land, whatever the fuck you came, but that wet back motherfucking bitch. Fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, go ahead and score. You get a free pass. Yeah, I know. I'm right here, bitch. I'm about to roll up on your bitch ass. I'm about to roll up you passed out TV pack, nigga. Fuck, talking about playing me for some money. Nigga, you a bum. I ain't about to play you for nothing, nigga. You lost, nigga. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I know. Try somebody else, bro. Go try somebody else. Play somebody else, bro. Go do somebody else like that. I really don't care. I know. I am too, bum. You're a bum. I don't want to play you, bitch.
They don't play every year, but when they do, there is just something special about this rivalry, and it is the Wolverines.
What you gonna be on my channel talking about you want to play me for some money before you just took a L, a fat one. You lucky if January almost got the touchdown that you did, nigga. Fuck off, man. What? You fucking suck. Dumbass nigga. Them motherfucking game is glitching out and everything. I hate when niggas get on here and start talking shit. They just be doing that shit just because they channel be bumped, nigga. Fuck. Then you go, every time they do that shit, they get what? An L. Every single fucking time they do that shit, nigga, they lose. There's only one nigga that did me like that, and I was on Madden, nigga. He has a Cowboy. Everybody else get ate the fuck up. Fuck, I'm gonna play you for it, nigga. You talking about play me for some money? I ain't gotta play you for nothing, nigga. I don't gotta play you and prove to you for nothing. What the fuck? You fucking suck. Now I'm running because I don't want to play you for money. Boy, you not about to get nothing on this end with my channel, with my motherfucking cash app, nothing, nigga. You ain't getting nothing over here, nigga. Fucking go back to where you came from, you fucking burrito roller. Niggas be using that N-word loosely on this motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. I be just trying to play for hours and get my motherfucking channel monetized. You niggas be sitting there taking that shit like real life. What the fuck on somewhere? I ain't even care about this season. I'm just doing this shit so I can give me some hours in, bro. That's it. I'm about to go to bed. I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. I ain't talking about niggas like that. But niggas be mad they suck. Nigga, you got a championship and you ain't like that, nigga. That's what I be saying. This game be picking and choosing on who the fuck you want to give a shit to, nigga. That nigga got blew out. For real, for real. What the fuck? Fuck this game. I'm about to get off here anyway. Get out here. Talk all that monkey ass bullshit. It don't be good at all.
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. His man, it's Brown.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Now adjusting. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Harvard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Scrambling away. He's going to fire to the left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. Dances away to buy time. There he goes. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Tempo and overdrive. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
If you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Shoots it to the left. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, South Carolina! Great job by the back on the option.
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Steps away to find some room. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Defense playing a bail technique. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So here they come, going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it. And you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Get it out on the screen. Across the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to keep it in the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the offense will take any help it can get, and the defense provided a little bit. 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Now the play fake. It's caught for the 2.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot, you can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Off the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. And intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hughes. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. I just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, this defense was ready for goal bars. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Moore to the air. Throwing right. That's caught. It's Casper. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find them. I mean, you...
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to slam in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will give them the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the locker room. You want to stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the offense earn it, but play one. They put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that, the run after the catch, a disastrous start for this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore will throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
To the air on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Keeps looking downfield. He's got it. First down and more. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Moore to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Making side adjustments here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense. Understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, that didn't didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like...
Going downfield for the big play. Snatches it on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. On target to the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore will throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Unloads to the right. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
You talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you could give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the D.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this in this drive.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's taking a deep shot. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
GG's.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in
Damn,
this
don't
game.
call
They
me
may
no
have just
bitch,
sealed
bro.
it
Come
with that
on with the
takeaway.
disrespect, bro. Damn. Look. Yeah, I was just giving me a couple runs in the night. I wasn't even trying to be serious tonight, bro. I was just trying to give me a couple runs so I can give me some hours in before the night is over with. But I appreciate y'all giving me your time today, man. We gonna restart this shit later in the week. Restart it, come back, go harder, bro. That's all we can do, bro. Can I get some coochie? But nah, we chilling, bro. Like I said, we gotta get up in the morning. I gotta be up at like 5:30. Try to give me a couple winks. I gotta go in, get up, take a nap, stream the rest of the night. Try to do this decent. At least trying to get at least 18, 20 hours today, bro. It's so hard, man, getting hours, bro. It is. We almost done with this shit though. We on the tip. We on the very, very tip of it, bro. We almost done. We almost out of that shit, man. We already got the clear button to get cleared. So we just gotta finish up these hours, man, and be done. Like, for real. It's challenging, man, for real. It really is. But without y'all, man, I wouldn't be able to keep pushing and keep going, though. I appreciate y'all locking in, giving me your time, and I'm sorry for being disrespectful tonight and cussing niggas out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I appreciate y'all for real. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for everything y'all do for me, and keep tapping in and keep giving me time for real. I love it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for real. Shout out to y'all. Everybody who tap in, everybody give me time, everybody give me your little views and shit. I appreciate all that shit, for real, bro. The people who be liking this shit, I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate everything. We've been working hard all year, bro, trying to get this shit done. We almost at the finish line. We almost really at the finish line. So that's why I keep tapping in every day trying to get this shit over with. We ain't even out of September yet. We got a couple more. We got a couple more weeks, a couple more days before this month is over with. And we got the rest of October, man, to finish up, bro. So we almost there, man. We just gotta keep pushing and keep going, but it's all on me. It's all on me. We almost done. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all giving me your time, man. I love y'all. Have a good night. Enjoy y'all rest of y'all week. Enjoy y'all rest of y'all night. Peace.